I'm recording now. Now I'm on my best behavior. I would never do something stupid on a video. So let's look at 25 first. We are going to try, let's do 25. And then how about we try...
Is that a graphing problem?
No, that's a writing one.
That's a writing one. We're going to write one equation. How about I do... How about 31 and 35? That sound good?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do 31 and 35. I'm just going to write them up here because they're going to take some space. All right, we're going to start with 25. 25 looks like this. So if that's what 25 looks like, tell me, can somebody describe that graph for me? Does that look like a sine or a cosine graph generally? Kyle.
It looks like a sine graph that starts and
Right, it actually looks like a sine graph. It has the normal period because a normal period is 2 pi, right? And it normally starts at 0, goes up to 1, goes down to -1. But instead this one goes up to 0 and goes down to -2. So how should we change that graph? So I'm going to write y equals sine. And then how do we change it? Does the amplitude change? Does it go higher than 1 and...
no, but it's still one.
It's still going up 1 and down 1, right? Okay, so the amplitude hasn't changed. Did it change moving left to right or up or down?
No. Well, down.
Up and down. Okay, so where does that go?
Very end.
At the very end.
D.
So what should I write over here?
Minus 1.
-1. Look, we did it.
Holy cow.
Okay, let's move on to 31. Y equals -1/4 cosine of 1/2 x plus pi over 2. All right, remember the hard part about this is usually the tallies. So we'll get it, and we'll get it right. We're going to start with amplitude. What is the amplitude, guys?
Amplitude is going to be 1.
No,
Or wait, no,
amplitude is
negative
-1/4.
-1/4. Let's talk about the period. If you take 2 pi and you divide by 1/2, that's the same thing as 2 pi over 1 times 2 over 1, right? 4 pi. So the period's going to be 4 pi. It's going to reach a distance of 4 pi. That's the period. All right, how about the left and right? That's called a phase shift, by the way. The phase shift. What do?
You take the pi over 2 divided by 1.
All right, C divided by B, so that's pi over 2 divided by 1/2. Same thing as pi over 2 times 2 over 1, which makes what? Pi left or right? Left because it's a plus, right? And it's opposite of what you think. Are you happy that we're doing this together, or is this something that you can do on your own? All right. Up or down? None. Okay. Not going up or down. All right. So I'm realizing that I'm going to move a distance of 1 pi to the left, that I'm going a distance of 4 pi total. It doesn't move up or down again, so it's just centered at 0. And it's going to go only up 1/4 and down 1/4, right? So when I'm setting up my graph, some room on the left and some room on the right. I know that it's only going to go up to 1/4 and down to 1/4, right? So I'm just going to just write, okay, this is 1/4 here. And this is -1/4 there. You don't have to make it super tiny. All right, now let's work on those tallies. It's going to go to the left pi, right? So here's -pi over there. And then can you imagine it if it's to the left 1 pi right now, and we're going a distance of 4 pi, how far do I have to make that other edge?
3 pi.
3 pi. Can you see the 4 tallies there? It starts at negative 1 pi and it goes a distance of 4 pi. Everybody okay with this? All right, now where should my first point be? Where is cosine usually? Does cosine usually start at 0 or 1? Starts at 1. Cosine starts at 1, sine starts at 0. If you're ever confused, because I am literally confused about this every time I teach it every year, I think about a unit circle in my head, okay? This might not work for everybody, but look up. Look up. I think about a unit circle quick. Stop doing your homework and look up. And I think about this point right there where it starts. What is that point right there?
Pi. No, that is 1 is pi. Is 0.
Wait, I'm sorry. I've got it backwards, don't I? Over here? That better?
That's 2 pi.
Okay, this is 0 or 2 pi, right? But what's the point?
0,
1, 0. Remember, 1 is the cosine and 0 is the sine. Whenever I'm confused about this, I always think about the beginning of the unit circle. Cosine, the x starts at 1, and the y starts at 0. Okay, or you can remember the graph. So normally a cosine would start at 1, but this time it's got an amplitude of negative 1/4. So where's it going to start? Right, so over here we're going to start at negative 1/4. Then we're going to come up to 0, go up to positive 1/4, come back down to 0, and then back down to negative 1/4. Like that. All right, I said we were going to do number 35. Did I mess up?
No, I'm just looking at
All right, so now we're going to try 35. No, that's just confusing. $35 is pretty gross, huh? All right, 35 is y equals 2 minus the sine of parentheses 3x minus pi over 5. Ugh, gross. All right. Let's write all of our info on the side first. Amplitude.
-1.
-1. Does everybody understand and agree?
Yes.
Is that thing that's right in front of sine? This number out here, what's that one? That's up and down, that's D, right? That's up and down. I'm going to write it down here. Up, down. Up, down is going up 2. How about the period?
Period's 3. No, it's the pop. No, it's not that one either.
No, we got
2
the-
pi divided by 3, right?
Yeah, that one.
Gross. Has to go a distance of 2/3. That's going to be tough. We'll get it. I think I picked the hardest one to do with you guys, so that's good, right? All right, left and right.
3 pi over 5.
So,
To the right. Positive.
So first we start with C. We've got pi over 5, right?
Yes.
And then we divide it by B, which is 3.
Oh, wait. Now
So it'd be what? Pi over
15.
15. Are you guys doing this in your head? Flip it to make it 1/3. You have no idea what's happening right now? A little confused? Okay. So pi over 15, and is that going left or right?
Right, left, right. Going to the right is negative.
Right.
That's nice, Don.
Yes.
Houston, what part of that are
Pi over 15? No,
you?
that's like 1/15th.
Yeah, but then it's also 3.14.
Yeah, but you can't, but
But you
it's
can't
not
really
3.14, it's
divide
3.14